Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today join me back out in the countryside in the M2. Today I've got the GoPro and the head strap with me, so I'm just going to do a very simple point of view driving video like I did with the Fiesta ST. Seemed like a popular video and people enjoyed it, so I'm going to do it again with the M2. Nothing special to it, maybe a couple of like little B-roll shots while I'm out here in this like absolute sort of mini driver's haven. No one around for miles except for a few cyclists in Lycra and a couple of pheasants that we got to look out for. But yeah, nothing special to it. A little bit less talking today, but just sort of sit back and enjoy the view I get when I'm driving this around the lanes. Yeah, we'll come up to this national speed limit sign in a second. Obviously we're in standard like start up normal drive. Seems like a couple of Beamer guys out for a morning drive. Hello, morning. Yeah. Oh, nice little group there. We'll just go to my M drive 1 button, exhaust flow. Oh, there's more. Big group of Beamers. Jeez, oh, that's nice. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Maybe I should have got up a bit earlier this morning. I could have gone out there and met them. But yeah, this is the problem I'm going to get, is stuck behind Sunday drivers. Right, let's try this again. I've just sat in a lay-by for 5-10 minutes waiting for the biggest gap I could like get until a car come along. So traffic should be a good few minutes ahead of me now, and should have a nice bit of open road. So again, M1 selected. I've changed it to D2 on the auto box, so should hold the revs a little bit longer before changing gear. But we'll just up so quick. Like obviously the last point of view video that I'd done around here as well was driving a Fiesta ST, and obviously completely different ball game. You could pretty much sit pinned on the throttle, because where it's a front wheel drive car, it just pull you out of it. Whereas this, you've got to be so much more respectful. Even in these dry conditions, you can feel the back end just a little bit more unsettled. But yeah, you probably noticed there that I went back to manually changing with the paddle shifts. Just seems to be that the D2 on the auto box M drive settings seem to be holding the gears a bit too long, rather than automatically changing as you sort of ease off the throttle. It's always, yeah, it just seems to rev a little bit too high when you don't need to, so just manually change up for it. I'll tell you what, it's hard though, trying to sit at 30 mile an hour without using the cruise control once you've just done spirited driving around the lanes, and it's like in a national, and then suddenly coming back down to a 30. Not a bad run, but look at these, fucking side by side. Now I've got to sit around here because it's so unnecessary with rule changes and stuff. Like, side by side is safer apparently. No, it's not. Don't care what you say, side by side as a cyclist is not safer on these country roads. If I come round a bend that's like blind like this at 60 miles an hour and there's two of them, at least one of them you sort of got a bit of a chance to get round them. But look, one of them going to give me like a thumbs up or anything, so it's clear you can go past, or no, of course they're not. I don't hate all cyclists, some are alright, but when they're like out like that in races, they're in their own little world and they don't give a shit. Yeah, but this car is giving me, like, every time I drive it, like, knowing this road pretty well, because I always sort of use it as like my driving routes for any cars I drive for the channel. Just going out for a drive on a Sunday morning with some friends, we always sort of come this route, so I know these roads pretty well. So to use it as a consistent route and compare car to car, like, and obviously learning this car, every time I bring it out here, it's just getting better and better. You just sort of, you think, oh, it sort of feels like, not the car's on its limit, I'm on my limit, and the car's got so much more to give. Tell you what, for the run back, I'm going to change up the M1 button. Because I always end up changing manually anyway. So let's go transmission. That's 2. There we go. Should be it. And we go back. Definitely a lot more fun going back than coming this way, up that stretch of road anyway. The only bad thing I've noticed, and this says more about the road more than the actual car, is that, like, well, this particular road anyway, it seems to sort of tramline a bit when you hit the brakes. Obviously where the weight shifts to the front of the car, it seems to sort of, like, I don't know, like hunker down and sort of squirm a little bit, and that's not from like hitting the brakes too hard and it wanting to like nearly lock up. It just seems to find the tram lines in the road and get a little unsettled for a second. But other than that, I think if you're expecting it and you sort of prepare for it, obviously both hands on the wheel, and you are concentrating as you should be, then it's not an issue. Oh well, I think that's the point of view sort of finished for now, because I'm coming back through the towns back inland, so I'm just picking up more and more traffic now. So I can't do anything. It's getting later in the day, more and more people are on the roads now, a lot more bikers as well, so I don't want to be getting entangled with the groups of bikes. That is just asking for trouble. That is not saying bikers are bad or anything, but you know, just cars and bikes don't mix, especially where there's a cyclist event on as well. Yeah, it's just not the best time to be trying to go too crazy. So yeah, I will leave that for another time. Oh, and there we have it, a little point of view driving video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, like and subscribe for more to come in the future. I might have to do sort of a proper review of it, since it's coming up to sort of the 1 month of ownership at this point, maybe a little bit later once the actual video's edited and gone live. But yeah, I always enjoy coming out here, whether it's on my own or with a group of friends. It's always a great drive, normally on a Sunday morning, especially in the summer. Yeah, now the car's sort of starting to really come alive with what I feel like it's capable of. Maybe a little bit more to give, but obviously I'm never going to push it too hard, especially rear wheel drive. But it's time to go home, enjoy the rest of the day. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one very soon. Bye for now.